Hello everybody. The eruption in Iceland continues, with its most recent show being a crater collapse, which was pretty cool to say the least. After this crater collapse, the lava began flowing out the northeast end of the crater, which means the previous predictions of the lava field's expansion are not reliable anymore. On July 19th, the eruption site was closed again at 5 p.m. local time due to poor visibility. How long this closure will last is uncertain, but the weather for the next couple of days is looking really promising, so most likely the site will open again tomorrow, but to stay updated, check out safetravel.is. As always, I'll leave a link to the website in the description. Now, let's analyze the details. Let's jump right into the most interesting event since my last upload, the crater collapse. On July 19th, at around 4 a.m. local time, the northeast part of the crater collapsed, releasing a huge lava flood which quickly covered a wide area. But why did this crater collapse occur? Well, there are probably two reasons behind it. Around 5 hours before the collapse, volcanic unrest increased quite a bit, which most likely means that from around 11 p.m. local time on July 18th to around 4 a.m. local time on July 19th, lava output increased, as in that time frame the crater was filled to the brim, which put a lot of pressure on its walls. Our experts also blamed another phenomenon which I'll explain. The lava from the eruption flows out the crater and into a transport system, which we first see as the lava river, but as you look further from the crater, you won't see this river as the glowing lava is mostly moving under a cooled lava crust. This allows the lava to travel longer distances, but it seems, with the eruption's current output, as if the lava has reached the furthest it can possibly get from the crater. It probably got to that point at around 11 p.m. on July 18th, which then caused pressure to build up in the transportation system as the lava didn't advance. This pressure then traveled back to the crater, which, along with it being full, caused it to collapse opposite of the lava outlet at the time. A few hours after the collapse, a lava lake formed which is still present as of the making of this video, with lava flowing out of it in a southeastern direction back into the old lava channel, meaning the lava field will most likely continue to expand down south. But as I mentioned, 5 hours before the crater collapse, the volcanic unrest increased a bit. Well, right after the collapse, the unrest fell back down, but has been rebounding since. What's causing these changes in unrest is unsure, and whether it's having effects on the output is uncertain at the moment. On the topic of the output, what are the most recent numbers? Our experts were able to do full measurements on the 17th, with the area of the lava field back then being 0.92 square kilometers, and the volume, when looking at just lava erupted, being 7.5 million cubic meters, which means that from July 11th to July 17th, lava output stayed stable at around 10 cubic meters per second. We'll hopefully see if the change in volcanic unrest had any effect on the lava output on July 19th by the next video. To sum up the data, let's take a look at the change in the lava field since my last upload. As you can see, it hasn't expanded all that much in area, which is due to it reaching the limit it can get from the crater at the current lava output. That didn't have any effect on the volume increase in that time frame though. But how does this recent activity affect, for example, the length of the eruption? It's unclear, but currently it doesn't look like the eruption is ending, as the unrest is reaching the levels it had before the crater collapse, and at first glance the output doesn't seem to have changed much either. The lava field expansion is most likely going to evolve differently though, with it expanding more to the north than previously estimated. Lava will still continue flowing in the same direction it did before the collapse, as seen on the livestream cameras, where a river from the lava lake has started flowing down the same channel the lava did before the collapse. This change in activity was sudden, but not that unexpected, as we know Mother Nature is unpredictable, and we can be sure to get more of these sudden changes in the near future. I just want to thank everyone who made it here. Definitely leave any speculations and questions in the comments. It's always fun to read them. Other than that, I just hope you enjoyed. I also hope to see most of you in the next video, and thanks for watching.